There is nothing wrong with your television. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are now controlling the transmission. We control the horizontal and the vertical. We can deluge you with 1,000 channels or expand one single image to crystal clarity and beyond. We can shape your vision to anything our imagination can conceive. We will control all that you see and hear. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the deepest inner mind to the outer limits.
Tonight I'm going to try something a little different, an alternative look on things that may have happened but we never realized it. I'm going to start off this pilot episode with something I came across that could answer some of the strangest questions, but is simply a theoretical observation taking into consideration the Bermuda Triangle, and the devil sees to be what it mathematically appears to be, which is a wormhole. This subject raises many concerns, but it does have credible aspects that make this theory possible. But if this is true, aren't wormholes only found as an effect caused by a black hole? Typically, yes, but this is no ordinary wormhole. It is a traversable wormhole. What's the difference? Let me explain. Wormholes are gravitational and magnetic neutral zones within an otherwise chaotic destructive chain of events that occurs to something when it is devoured by a black hole, with all the gravitational forces and magnetized consumption of kinetic energy caused by the object's atomic structure being whipped around as it tears its physical structure apart in order to consume the energy that binds that object's physical structure together. That is what fuels and supports the black hole's immense gravitational force. With this chain of events going on all simultaneously, these aspects have a center of neutralized effects, a negative region where the turbulent forces are not as extreme, and even a region where solid particles and objects could still exist, even an area big enough for an island depending on the amount of gravitational force. The greater the force, then the greater the neutral region. But finding this region is the tricky part, and reaching it is even trickier. To find the path to the wormhole you would need simple technology that I'm sure have more advanced things that I'll list here, but you would need something like a ham radio and a compass and something that can resist the extreme variable pressures of basically being dragged to the bottom of the ocean's Mariana Trench and then back up to the surface over and over again in a pattern of say every 2 seconds, probably less, but yeah. Oh, and the compass and ham radio is not to find your way through. They are the key that opens the path towards the wormhole. Now, to set yourself on the wormhole's path, you would have to know the exact moment of the singularity's formation. That specific moment in time will have been imprinted onto the particles of light before becoming consumed by the black hole's gravitational pull. Light can be broken down and equated to a frequency of sound decibels. Those sound decibels can be transmitted and tapped into through the frequencies of the ham radio. It happens quite often. That's how people become lost in the Bermuda Triangle, and the devil sees. Their ship's magnetic compass and the radio on board the ships hit the exact frequency necessary to tap into the wormhole, causing them to slip into the traversable region. If they're lucky, if their radio and compass stay on the resonating pattern of the wormhole. If that varies too much while in the vortex of the wormhole's traversable funnel, they will become lost and pulled into the black hole. To exit, you must enter in the exact opposite fashion you entered. Now that's the science part. Next comes the fiction. What if Earth exists within the neutral region of an immense black hole? In fact, the entire universe does. To maintain a stable solid particle structure, every positive atomic particle must have an equal negative atomic particle to maintain stability enough to form a solid object, correct? All things are bound together this way. So the massive positive source of all things, the light from the inertia of expansion, would have an equally negative source to maintain its structure, and in the middle of this massive celestial forces bound together, you would find us, the universe, bound within a traversable existence of a wormhole that would be the universe, in a region beyond time, beyond space, and we exist within the food between the two. But this is not the universe itself. Objects in space, especially large galactic clusters, typically rebound off each other, repelled by the barrier of friction from their motion through the universe. This is the principle that maintains our solar system in a locked orbital motion around the sun, and the same goes for our galaxy. Sometimes when the gravitational forces are strong enough, they'll lock into an orbital pattern and draw closer until they collide. But they do not collide head-on. Every stellar collision ever observed has followed this same pattern. Now that I'm back from the sidetracked story tale, on to what I was going to say. The fiction of this whole topic has to do with the point of the singularity, when the black hole first formed here on Earth and when we became locked in this temporal accretion region. Here, let me show you this simple simulation of Moses and the parting of the Red Seas.
Holy fuck, it's hot outside. Extra hot. The sun is closer than it's ever got. The sky's polluted. It's raining crud. Pandemonium throughout the hood. Every hour the planet shakes. Buildings collapse from the earthquakes. Freeways are packed. Horns are blowing. Nobody really knowing where the fuck they're going. Tidal waves swallowing the shores. Coffins pushing up through your pores. Then suddenly freezing. We fall to pieces. Pray for Allah and call to Jesus. Some stay home and hold their wives. Others flip out and end their lives. I climb the roof of my house, spread my arms out, and sing.
The Lord of Hosts will do battle for us.
I climb the roof of my house, spread my arms out, and sing.
Behold his mighty hand.
Fire, ice, lava, wind, hurricane, earthquake, taking it all in. Wow, taking it all in. Wow, taking it all. Acid, rain, lightning, sin, earth, shattering, taking it all in. Wow, taking it all in. Wow.
Looks similar, huh? So that is the fiction. What if the world became suspended in time and space within a wormhole region of the massive negative counterbalance of the universe at the time of Moses parting the Red Seas? You must remember that God does not choose people to take on tasks based on their heritage, but based on Him knowing that it is them who shall succeed in the tasks they are given. That is why I was chosen for this name I was given. It had nothing to do with who my ancestors were, or whom my parents worshipped, or even who my children are. They were not given this task that I bear. I was. So there is nothing to pass down or in the air. There is me and my success at achieving all He has given for me to do. When it comes my time, then my tasks, I guess, will be complete. But that is something I can only assume. Something else is to make note of what happened. I sought to become a vessel of God to stop the destruction of the world. However, Someone seems to think this is a game and seeks to ridicule God by stalling his intentions. Well, that didn't work out as he thought, now did it? All of your schemes have failed. You sought to hang the scripture on me and label me as Satan and the Antichrist by claiming my efforts to be prophesied as fooling the world into believing I'm God, and Lucifer was remade into Michael. As an answer to this problem,
Fire dies. Sound the pursuit.
and as a defeat to your schemes, time and again you fail but still deny his existence. Whatever, I did what I did for more than just humanity.
To die here. Who shall withstand the power of God? Thou didst blow with thy winds, and the sea covered them. Who is like unto thee, O Lord? From everlasting to everlasting, thou art God.
I did it because it was what my heart told me was right. Some only get one chance to make a difference. I chose to do what I felt was right. If there are those out there who don't like it, well, you can kiss my great arse.
Try me. Cain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I stood with Cain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire. I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Cain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow, until I had the honor of surpassing my Lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony. There was only one possible outcome. Eternal damnation. I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the Lake of the Dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed, and my torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me, and yet I lived.
Raziel, you are worthy. I know you, Raziel. You are worthy.
What madness is this? What pitiful form is this that I have come to inhabit? Death would be a release next to this travesty.
You did not survive the abyss, Raziel. I have only spared you from total dissolution.
I would choose oblivion over this existence.
The choice is not yours.
I am destroyed.
You are reborn. The birth of one of Cain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in. And that, Raziel, is the demise of Nosgoth. There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies. Redeem yourself. Or if you prefer, avenge yourself. Settle your dispute with Cain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls and let the wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to reave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver, my angel of death.
My God! The sanctuary of the clans reduced to ruin. Beyond these walls lay the pillars of Nosgoth, the seat of Cain's empire. How humble it now appeared, collapsing into the dust of its former magnificence. And yet, I had only just emerged. In the instant between my execution and resurrection, centuries had apparently passed.
This world is wrecked